Information for advertisers. For those who run contextual ads, target by Contacte, or order ads on Telegram exchanges, this information will be very valuable. Look, friends, here is the RoyalHook service. Here you have contextual advertising, banner ads, video ads. So let's watch the video. Yes, this is a video I uploaded. Here is contextual advertising. And at the moment in the service, there are 44,360 people. These are all people with business interests. More than 1,000 people are added here every day. There you go. So there is an audience here, and all of them have business interests. This is quite a warm audience. There you go. And look, right now I'll compare it with Yandex Direct and the difference between Yandex Direct and advertising in RoyalHook. Let's start with Yandex Direct. Look, here I have an advertising campaign in Yandex Direct. Here the conversion is 207, meaning 207 people. The conversion is the number of people who subscribed to what I was advertising. The total cost per subscriber came out to exactly 72.90, which, well, we can basically round up to 73 rubles. But if you take a closer look, this is a specific advertising campaign we are discussing. It was originally launched and ran from March 4th all the way through to March 6th. And considering that today is already May 16th, that means we have to account for the entire month of April as well as the first half of May. And in all that time, 207 subscribers came in at a price of 73 rubles each. Yes, that was in April. The advertising campaign, not this one. A month and a half of the campaign, and in that month and a half, the conversion was 207 subscribers at a price of 73 rubles each. And even then, I filtered out a lot here. If you don't know how to use contextual advertising, you'll just waste your budget here. Advertising budget, because for example, I stopped a campaign at 300 rubles. The subscriber cost was coming out to that. And here in this campaign, it was 600 rubles per subscriber. I kept filtering and filtering them until I achieved a result of 73 rubles per subscriber. Look, over a month and a half I spent, here's the balance, 5,407, but in total I spent 20,000. Roughly speaking, I spent 15,000 rubles here, while some people pour huge amounts of money into advertising. So the cost per subscriber is 72 rubles. That's for contextual advertising. That's actually an excellent price. Because here the price was both 299.87, yeah, 300 rubles, and even 601 rubles per subscriber. To achieve this 72 rubles, you really need to work with Yandex Direct. You have to put in some real effort and study it thoroughly. That way you'll get a good price. And what do we have here? A person sees your ad in the advertisement, goes to the website, and subscribes. That's the conversion. 7 subscribers in a month and a half, friends. And 15,000 rubles were spent. Now let's talk about RoyalHook. Look, banner advertising. Here I use different banners and test which one performs better. Video advertising. Here are my videos for video advertising. I haven't launched contextual advertising. And now I place ads here and subscribers come to the Telegram channel. The topic I have is complicated. As you can see, copying successful traders. Yes, copy trading, trading robots. It's a complicated topic, and a subscriber in this niche. Well, when I ran ads on Telegram, I completely wasted the advertising budget. Either no subscribers came at all, or maybe 1 or 2 would join after spending, say, 5,000 rubles on ads, and then they would immediately unsubscribe. So basically it was just a waste of the advertising budget. The same thing happened with vKontakte targeting, just a waste of the advertising budget, and the same with Yandex Direct. Here I've shown you a clear example of how all this works as well. From 2 to 15,000 rubles spent and only 207 subscribers gained. If a beginner were working here, they would be paying about 600 rubles per subscriber. Just imagine that, and look, right now, here's what I'm seeing as well. There are 4,000 views left on the banner ad. Now let me go into the Telegram channel statistics. So here are the statistics. Take a look. Here's the growth. Yes, this is from the RoyalHook ad, so people are subscribing. I switch to the daily view. Let's count the days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Today is the 15th day of the ad campaign I'm running here. This growth came from video ads. 133 subscribers and 99 subscribers at 8 rubles each. That's how much each subscriber cost, friends. Can you imagine? But with banner ads, a subscriber for my topic cost a bit more. 21 rubles. All these reports are available. I showed them directly. Look here. One day, 22 subscribers came in. The next day, 26 subscribers. Then the banner changed and 9 subscribers came in. I'm testing different banners. The next day, 18 subscribers came in. The following day, only 2 subscribers. The ad was barely shown. One banner runs for several days, up to 3 days of display. They show it to 10,000 people. I'll show you the price now, how much it costs. Look here, from video ads, 133 subscribers came in at once. Then 99. So that's already 231 subscribers from the video. So video ads work really great, but video ads are a little different. Let me explain why I set up banner ads. There were no subscribers here. There was no banner. I didn't have one running. Then 28 subscribers came in. You see, 20 to 30 subscribers come in per day. Here, 25 subscribers, 28. And yesterday, 17 subscribers. And today, 2 subscribers have already joined. Yes, and my banner has already shown 4,400 times. So, look, here's how it works. There are banners running, right? A person sees the banner. Here's my banner, right? A person clicks on the banner and they see a post like this. They read this post and they deliberately subscribe to the channel. You see? So they're taking a targeted action. This is a targeted subscriber. They saw it, and that's exactly why I use banner ads. But video ads bring in more subscribers and are cheaper. But they're not as targeted as with banner ads. Because look, a person enters the service, sees the banner, gets interested, clicks on it, lands on the post, reads it, and only then subscribes. So they performed a conversion targeted action. This is exactly the kind of subscriber. A hot lead, you know what I mean. So with banner ads, a subscriber cost me about 21 rubles. But compared to contextual advertising, it's just awesome. Very cheap. Video ads, yes, about 8 rubles each. That's how much a subscriber cost me. As you can see, I've just presented you with the current statistics on subscriptions. There you go. I mean, with this kind of advertising for such a low budget, I haven't gotten subscribers like this before. With this advertising, I brought the channel up to more than... It reached 2,000 people. But before that, I'd been running the channel for 6 years and damn, I just couldn't get any subscribers at all. They would unsubscribe from my topic, you know? And I burned through a lot of advertising budget. In the end, well, subscribers, like I said, I keep pouring money in. So on Telegram, I order ads through the Telegram exchange and subscribers. I spend 5,000 rubles on a single ad. And the subscribers just don't come. And it's like this every month. So thousands at 100 rubles a year. I was pouring money into advertising on Telegram, and it was completely pointless. Here's contextual advertising as I showed you. 15,000 over a month and a half, and only 207 subscribers. And the cost per subscriber, this is the latest figure, is 72 rubles and 91 kopecks. So one subscriber costs 73 rubles. Just imagine how much work it takes to achieve that price. Because a subscriber can cost 300 rubles, even 600 rubles. So with contextual advertising, you really have to put in the effort. And you see, in a month and a half, 200 subscribers, you could have gotten more views, which did happen. But that's basically just wasting the advertising budget, because this isn't my first year with Yandex Direct. That's the story, friends. How much does advertising cost here? Look, to create an ad, I choose these kinds of packages, the most cost-effective ones. For example, 10,000 impressions for $30. Price is $3 per 1,000 impressions. You can test it with $1, and here is the price of 30,000 impressions. If you order it, it will cost $50. And so the price will be 1 and 6 per thousand impressions, $1 and $6. Video advertising is also quite cheap. You can choose how long to show the video, 20 seconds. It will be 00. 2 cents, 30 seconds, 3 cents, 1 minute, 6 cents, 2 minutes, 12 cents, and 5 minutes, 30 cents. So far, from the ads here, you can respectively link to the site and to the video on YouTube. Well, the transition is shown. There is targeting by country and city. You can choose users, how much to show them, and how much not to show them. So, for example, video ads cost me 8 rubles per subscriber, but banner ads are more effective in terms of conversion because a person sees the banner, gets interested, clicks on the banner, goes to the post, reads it, and only after that subscribes. They understand where they're going, so it's quite a targeted subscriber. And the audience in the service increases every day by more than 1,000 people. Up to 1,500 people join this service daily, so it's cheap, budget-friendly advertising with good conversion. And now I'll demonstrate for you right now. Here we had some incredibly exciting and important news. And it's truly wonderful news for everyone involved. Here, people are posting reviews in this channel. Be sure to subscribe to RoyalHook, I'll show you right now. Here was the latest news. So, if you top up your advertising account with $100 or more, the advertiser receives a 50% bonus of the deposit amount to their gift account. What does this mean? For example, if you top up your advertising account with $100, you will receive $50 to your gift account. In other words, you get a 50% bonus for advertising. You can spend them on contextual and banner advertising. But from the advertising account, you can also add video ads. So you get a 50% bonus when you top up from $100. If you top up $100, you get $50 extra to your gift account. The funds can only be spent on advertising, on banner and contextual ads, since this is an advertising service. Basically, soon they will be here. There will be a section for performers here, similar to freelancing, where people will complete tasks for money. In this system, some people will assign specific tasks, while others will work to complete them, and there will also be highly specialized advertising, specifically targeted at this particular kind of audience. At the moment, as of today, it has a higher conversion rate. I don't know about advertising everywhere. Wasting the advertising budget is common, my friends. I'm just an experienced advertiser, experienced in wasting advertising budgets. Let's put it this way, over the past few years, this is the only place where I managed to achieve something like this. This number of subscribers for a reasonable price. Let me check the statistics again. It's from banner video advertising. Here, day by day, I've been getting subscribers steadily for 15 days now. 15 days, about 20 per day, so that's already 300 to 400 subscribers in total over 15 days spent. So it turned out to be 8 rubles per subscriber for me from video advertising, from banner advertising. All the reports are there. Sometimes it's 21 rubles, but people post a lot of reviews here, and honestly, they have the cheapest subscribers there. It came out to 7 cents, which is about 5 rubles from banner advertising. But as you can see, my topic is about copy trading, ratings, trading robots, right? So this topic is actually very complicated, and people rarely come here just because it's such a complex subject. And for a subscriber in my niche, if you look at the prices on Telegram exchanges, it's from 500 to 1,000 rubles per subscriber, friends, for this particular topic. And that would actually be considered great. Yes, you can check it yourself using Yandex.direct. You can see for yourself. 600 rubles per subscriber and 300 rubles per subscriber. If I hadn't set up all these settings and restrictions here, that's exactly what my subscriber cost would have been. 300, 600 rubles each, and I would have just wasted my advertising budget. And if I hadn't set up the settings, then what kind of campaign would last a month and a half here? It would have burned through in a day or two. That's what contextual advertising is like. Well, what about advertising on Telegram? You place an ad, the post stays up for 24 hours, and that's it. The ad budget is gone, and no subscribers came. Targeting is the same story. Here I showed you, right? The Telegram channel statistics showed that people are actually coming. So a person goes into the service, sees the banner, clicks on it, reads the post, and subscribes. In other words, they performed a targeted conversion action. So it's not just a subscriber, it's a subscriber who was actually interested in my offer. Do you see the difference? That's it, friends. So make use of this service. The service is growing. At the moment, you can easily invest $200 here and use it to show ads to an audience of 44,000 people without any issues. And as the service continues to grow, adding more ads here, this is truly an excellent advertising platform. Here, the entire target audience is focused on business. Yes, only business offers are presented here. Basically, the target audience here is a business audience. People who are searching, who are looking for different projects and ways to earn money, and so on. Most of them don't need to have online business explained to them. That's why the target audience here for business topics is very high quality. So friends, place your ads here, test it out for $1, just $1 if you don't believe these statistics. But everything is clear here. Yes, I showed the real dynamics, real statistics, and actual growth of the Telegram channel. So go ahead and use it. Test it out for $1 or $5, and then deposit $100 to get a bonus on your account. 50%, and you'll get good conversion here. High quality advertising for a reasonable budget. Bye for now.